The one on the fallen tide. After all the cigarettes and Mary Jane, you can be insane, doing someone else's cocaine. And there's something wrong with me. This is how I'm supposed to be. In a land of everybody.
Whether it has to do with romance or with politics, I'm just trying to figure things out. A theme of mine is just kind of, you know, sort of just being, you know, lost in chaos.
The band not only gave us permission to do the show, they've encouraged us with great enthusiasm and with a kind of appetite to hear their songs in a really different way.
Say, hey!
Hear the sound of the falling rain coming down like an Armageddon flame. Hey! The shame, the ones who died without a name.
And hear the dogs howling out of key to a hymn called Faith and Misery.
Hey! Bleed, the company lost the war today.
I beg to dream and differ from the hollow lies.
This is the dawning of the rest
Of our lives on holiday.
The representative from Jingletown has the floor.
Sing harm to the president, gospel. Bombs away is your punishment. Pulverize the Eiffel Towers who criticize your government. Bang, bang goes the broken glass and kill all the fags who don't agree. Trials by fire, setting fire is not a way that's meant for me. Just cause, just cause, because we're alive. I beg to dream and differ from the hollow lies. The rest of our lives. This is our life on holiday.
The challenge is to create an image of chaos on stage.
It's like writing a simple song. You know, Eleanor Rigby is a simple song, but doesn't mean that you can fucking do it. You know, there's, you know, and what Christine Jones does with a set is almost the same thing. It's able to go take you to all these different places, but what you're looking at is a warehouse full of flyers.
Time from the same place.
I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one and I walk alone.
American Idiot is based on my life and old friendships. The story's all about the character Jesus of Suburbia wanting to figure things out and step up and you know, stand for something that he believes in. It's about learning the hard lessons.
Sometimes I wish someone out there will find me, but till then I walk alone.
I play a character called What's Her Name? And What's Her Name is a woman who Johnny meets when he's in the city. They have an immediate, exciting, and sparky energy with each other.
That's good, isn't it?
Johnny primarily sings Boulevard of Broken Dreams, but we found a way to bring What's Her Name into that song, so we established the romance at that point. So we feel their worlds intertwined a little bit.
Did it feel a hair too fast just now?
Karma, are you clicked on that?
Oh, we can bring the tempo back if you want a little bit. Maybe like 2?
What are you clicked at? Can we try 157?
Really good. Yeah. Yeah. I always wanted like some form of community.
So if we could just do that each time.
Everyone's so full of shit. Born and raised by hypocrites. Hearts recycled but never saved. From the cradle to the grave. We are the kids of war and peace. From Anaheim to the Middle East. We are the stories and disciples of the Jesus of Suburbia. Let 'em make believe. And it don't believe in me. Let 'em make believe. And I don't believe. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. No, I don't care.
It's a trip to see your life experiences being interpreted on stage.
Let's start a war, shall we? I've been to dream and differ from the hollow lies. The rest of our lives.
We turn the scaffolding into a bus and we tip it over and head off to the big city.
And Johnny, with all of his wanting to stand for something that he believes in,
St. Jimmy's coming down across the alleyway.
and then gets blindsided by himself.
Coming at you on the count of 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And St. Jimmy is he's just a bad motherfucker.
My name is Jimmy, and you better not wait out. Suicide commando that your mama talked about.
St. Jimmy is part of myself.
The needle in the vein of the establishment.
You know, everyone's got their demons, like we're all creatures of habit. It's hard to shake that stuff off.
Billy Joe, just like all of us, has his dark side. Billy Joe went from being moderately interested to getting more intrigued to becoming passionate about what the whole Broadway vibe was. So by the time I suggested to him that my secret dream was that someday he would play St. Jimmy, he couldn't, I saw a little light behind his eyes, a flicker of excitement. He said, "Oh, really? You think so?" I'm like, "Uh-huh." And the next day he called and said, "Oh my God, are you serious about this? I'm shitting."
My name is St. Jimmy, I'm a son of a gun, I'm the one that's from the way outside now. A teenage assassin executing some fun in the cold of the life of crime now.
The first day I rehearsed, Michael goes, "Oh, there's something I forgot to tell you. This is gonna be really awkward at first." And it was really awkward.
Don't look at the girls until the scream. Just be focused on him. They don't even penetrate your consciousness.
I was really, really nervous about whether I could do it at all.
He didn't want the press to come. He didn't want people to talk about it. It was absolutely hush-hush. Do you mind just for me to see it again? So we'd sneak him into a theater where we would reherse.
See how cool that looks?
But she does that all in one.
Yeah,
Stop yourself.
just today he's doing that.
She's a professional dancer.
Are you guys looking?
Yeah, just have a moment. Are you asleep?
I was nervous about acting in general. You know, like the silent moments, the stillness in parts. I'm not used to doing that at all. It's dead silent and your brain's going, you know, stay still. Don't say anything. You know, that part was hard.
He was freaked out. He didn't know if he'd be any good.
Is life imitating me or is rage imitating life? I feel like a civil war, like a knife in the heights. I've got an axe to grind and it is splitting my head open. No friends, no girls. I need both. St. Jimmy's coming down across the alleyway. Open the boulevard like a gun train. Light of a silhouette, music supporting them. Coming at you on the count of 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. My name is Jimmy and you better not wait out. Suicide commander that your mama talked about. King of the 40 piece, I'm here to represent the needle in the vein of the establishment. On the page and set the denial with an angel face and a dance for suicidal. Cigarettes and rum and a little bag of dope. I am the son of a bitch and Edgar Allan Poe. Raised in the city in the hail of ice. But I'll talk for one bit that we've been victimized. On the page and set of the denial with an angel face and a dance for suicidal. I'll give you something to cry about. My name is St. Jimmy, I'm the son of a god. I'm the one that's run the way outside now. A teenage assassin executes the blood and the cult of the life of crime. I really hate to say it, but I told you so. So shut your mouth before I shoot you down, oh boy. Welcome to the club and give me some blood. I'm the resident leader of the lost and found. It's comedy and tragedy. It's St. Jimmy, and that's my
St. Jimmy is basically everything Johnny kind of wishes he was.
My name is Jimmy, and you better not wear it out. Suicide metal that your mama talked about. King of the 45th, I'm here to represent the needle in the vein of the establishment.
He's this rush of adrenaline, whether it's through drugs or sex.
When Johnny meets what's her name, their relationship is just wild and sexual.
A text, a postcard sent to you. Did it go through? Sending all my love to you.
But then St. Jimmy starts to ruin him through drugs.
Meanwhile, Tunney has gone down to Times Square and enlisted. He gets shipped off to the Middle East, and he loses a leg in battle.
Michael really stuck to the heart of the album. And then he created new characters. I find all of those characters very relatable. Those people remind me of my friends, and they remind me of myself.
At the end of the show, Johnny has gotten off drugs and comes home clean and sober. Tunney has come back without a leg, but with a loving girlfriend. and Will finally tries to initiate a relationship with his ex-girlfriend and their child.